Hello and welcome. This is part two of the story that I was just talking about. Not going through it with family members after the death of my dad and two brothers. In our family, it was 8 of us. Uh, they were fun people to be around. Now, where I stopped on my last video, I have a speech impediment, so I talk slow, so you will be able to understand me better. All right. I was transported. Some of you may know what I did to get out of that hospital. Uh, I do not like to go into details, but I left that hospital. And as I was being transported, it was about 30 miles. I was crying. I was really hurt. It was so much pressure on me from being mistreated and not wanting these people in my face. I needed to recover emotionally and physically. We got to the hospital. I was admitted. A doctor put me in a room and did a stress test on me, and it like to drove me crazy. It was a high pitched sound, and I, I mean, it just took me. It was, it was too much stress. It was so after that test, he realized that I needed a break. So I was sent to a ward, still crying. Uh, the first day, I didn't feel like getting up to do nothing. And one of the nurses came through and she said, Sandra, she was nice. She said, Sandra, you need to get up and go eat and shower, eat, whatever. And I did. I got up, and from there I continued to progress. I we had a day room where a lot of people that was there watching TV, and it was this one woman. She talked and talked and talked, and she was getting on my nerves so bad. So I had like a snack, and this snack was uh like Skittles or something that I had bought out the machine. And I started tossing it at her. I knew she was from up north because the way her accent and stuff was. Constantly talk. We couldn't hear the TV. And I needed a quiet space. And I was asking her, I said, could you please be quiet? Could you, whatever, blah, 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 blah. But she was talking to herself. But anyway, I was tossing these Skittles at her to see if, I don't know. I don't know what drove me to want to do that, but she was irritating me. So the thing about it was, every time I tossed a Skittles at her, it never hit her. Not once. It would go close to her, but it would never. I would aim right for her, but it never hit her, and probably for a good thing. But moving right along, I made some friends and met a girl, Asian, we was best friends. She went through it with her husband. He pushed her to the limit. He expected her to work, have a job, and do everything at home. She felt stressed to the point that she tried to cut her own throat. She and I were inseparable. Everywhere she went, I was there. And she got better, I got better. And she got, they said that they was going to talk to her husband. She didn't want, she said he's not going to listen, he's not going to listen. I hope things worked out with her. But regardless, it was another another lady that was there in the next room from me, and I know we was all sleeping one night, and I heard a voice. It sounded like demonic. I can't remember what was said, but I could tell it was demonic, and whatever it was on her. She had gotten out of the bed. There was a ruckus going on in the hallway, and two women was fighting because this woman, whatever demon that she had in her, was trying to rape another woman in another room. Now, the rooms that we had was double beds in each room. All our doors stayed open all night. Whew. And every day they I don't know, she was sleepwalking or something. They worked with her. But regardless, every day I would get up, do my little routine. They let us go outside once a day and smoke a cigarette. I would always look out the window and tell whether it was breezy or not. I'm not finished. So it's gonna be a part 3 to this story.